What
Okay.
about now?
Yeah, yeah. I can hear you now.
Okay, that's great. So let's kick off. So the first item on today's topic is going to be understanding what is AI. So, what is AI? I think in layman terms we can define AI. Wait, where's my F5? Sorry guys, I just have to make sure everyone is following properly so no one is left out. Okay, so what is AI? AI is actually artificial intelligence, and we can define AI as the ability of a computer, a system, or a model to think and learn like a human. For example, if you show a computer a picture of a cat or a dog and you instruct it to learn the difference between the two, then it should be able to tell you the difference between a cat and a dog when you ask questions like put a picture up and say what is this. The AI should be able to respond this is actually a cat and this is actually a dog. Something is off with this. I think this is where we are streaming. Okay, no problem. People on Zoom, are you seeing the screen?
Not
No,
yet.
no,
Not
no.
yet. You are not seeing the screen.
You're not seeing the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on. Hold on, let me fix that for you guys. Zoom is actually a whole lot of. Okay,
Saying that.
so just hold on a bit, please. I'm going to share the screen. What about now?
Uh,
You can see it now.
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, good, good. So, are you sure
loading.
you're seeing the screen? Are you seeing the letter on
No.
the screen?
What I'm seeing here, what I'm seeing here is the code has try sharing screen.
What about now?
Screen share. Not yet.
You
It's
can see
still
the screen
loading.
now.
Okay, now yeah, I can see.
Okay, okay, good, good. Thank
Yeah.
you for confirming that. So, I think we can move on now. Where's my screen? Okay, so as I was saying, I was giving examples of how AI can actually think and become intelligent like humans. So if you ask it a question, it can learn to give better answers. And the more you talk to it, I think I said this last class, that the more you talk to the AI, the more it learns from you. The more you use the AI, the more it learns from you. Now, if you make a mistake, it can learn not to repeat the mistake you've made. Like unlike human beings, we are sometimes repetitive in our
Huh?
mistakes.
Yes.
On
Yes.
Please mute your mic. Mute your mic. Mute your mic on Isaac. Please mute your mic. Okay, don't worry, I'll do that for you. Uh-huh. Okay, good. So, examples in Nigeria. I'm giving examples in Nigeria on the screen. Like we have so many examples of the use of AI in Nigeria. Like your voice assistant in Siri. When you say "Hey Siri," that's for you to know that AI has actually been in existence for a long time. If you say "Hey Siri," Hey Siri has been working for close to 10 years now, and it has been responding appropriately. We have chatbots in banks, like your bank customer care, the one you talk to when the bank's customer service is not available. And we have recommendation systems on Jumia, which is also a very good example of AI. These are, even on YouTube too, these are systems that actually recommend based on your previous choices of or your previous interest on the site. They recommend something in relation to those interests. So next, after understanding what AI is now, we need to understand what prompts are. So prompts are messages, commands. Let's go back. Messages, commands that you type into the AI to get a response, to get a detailed response, depending on your type of prompt, actually. Someone's mic is still on. So, someone's mic is still on in the class. You're confusing the class, please. Please turn off your mic, please. Okay, are we good? So, prompts are like clear instructions you give to someone who follows your word exactly. That's imagining AI is like your super intelligent assistant, like we said last week or last class, sorry. So they are like clear instructions you give to someone who in turn follows the exact words you give. So for example, we have examples of a poor prompt is when you tell the AI something like write about Nigeria. Please, please mute Mike, please mute your mic. Mute your mic, please. So examples of a bad prompt is when you tell the AI something like just write about Nigeria. Now the AI is going to give you a vague response like Nigeria is a country in West Africa, it got its independence, so and so. Just something brief. But when you tell the AI, write a 5 line paragraph about Nigeria's cultural diversity, unity in diversity, and so on. Now you're streamlining the AI's response to culture and diversity and unity in Nigeria. So now the response the AI is going to give you is going to be streamlined towards that particular subtopic about Nigeria. Hope you understand. Now the reason why I'm trying to emphasize on prompts and what AI is so you guys get an in-depth knowledge of how to prompt AI. By the time we move with as the class progresses, you need to understand how to properly talk to your AI in order to get the best response. Now, moving forward, we should ask ourselves the question, why does prompt matter? Now, prompts matter because they are the it's what you give. You know, sometimes we say this in IT, in the IT field or in the computer science field, we say computer is garbage in, garbage out. That means what you put in is what you get. Your input is what you get as output. If you put in a bad prompt, you're going to actually get a bad response. If you put in a good prompt, you get a good response. Now, the way you interact with your AI significantly impacts the quality and usefulness of the response generated. I'm going to make all these materials available to the class after the class. I'll make it available on the WhatsApp. Now, the way you interact with your AI significantly impacts the quality and usefulness of the response you're going to is going to generate for you. Now, crafting an effective prompt is actually a skill. So, why is it a skill? It's a skill because it saves you time by reducing the need for multiple revisions. Like when you tell it exactly what you want, it can give you exactly what you actually need, and saving you time from doing, oh, I want this. You didn't give me this in the last response. Kindly do this. Now that's long talk, extremely long talk. So saving yourself the stress of constantly repeating the same thing. You understand? That's why you need to get a good prompt. Now, an effective prompt or a good prompt produces more accurate, relevant, and tailored results aligned with your goals. Because your goal now is to know more about Nigeria, but not just Nigeria as a whole. You want to know a specific information about the country. So your good prompts now streamlines the response of the AI towards that particular aspect of what you want to learn about the country Nigeria. Now, this is just an example. Now, it also helps the AI fully comprehend your specific intent, and in turn, it actually trains the AI into understanding how it needs to respond to you. So, this in turn will lead to responses that meet your expectations, not vague responses, not like unintelligent responses. Because actually, like I said last class also, the AI is not so smart. It actually becomes smart by learning from you. You understand? For instance, when you say something like create a 100-word summary of a Nigerian news headline in a simple English, this is clear and concise prompt, enables precise content generation. You understand? The result is going to give you is going to actually be on point, strictly on point to what you want to learn or to your specific intent. So moving forward, we have categories of prompts. Now, this is where we are getting serious with the class now. We have categories of prompts. Prompts are typically divided into three main categories. We have the creative prompt, we have instructive prompt. Now, before we move on to, we are going to actually take everything one by one, but let me just briefly, so it won't look like I'm just mentioning names. We have the creative prompt. Creative prompt means you want the AI to actually generate something creative from its own repository for you. Probably you don't know, you want to create something, you don't know how to come about it, but you know the right questions to ask. So this creative prompt allows you to actually instruct the AI to be creative about its response. Examples will be coming up. Instructive prompts means you're instructing the AI. You're directly telling it, this is what I want you to do. While structured prompts means a well-designed prompt, especially the type of prompts where you've outlined everything in a book and you've understood what you want to say, then it's already well structured. Then you can now put this into the AI for it to give you structured results, a structured response. Now, we are going to examine each category with specific examples relevant. Let's say we are going to be using Nigeria as a context in this case. So moving forward now, first on the list is your creative prompt. Now, the creative prompt serves as carefully crafted inputs designed to inspire the AI, like I said, the AI systems to generate diverse outputs such as ideas, narrative, or artistic works. We need to understand this particular definition. Creative prompts serve as carefully crafted inputs designed to inspire the AI systems. I said that before. To generate diverse outputs such as ideas. This is useful for people like content creators. It is useful for you if you want to generate ideas on your content, or artistic people like people, musicians, and the rest of them. This type of prompts is what is actually useful for you in that particular niche. Unlike ordinary prompts, which may be broad, vague, effective creative prompts are precise, detailed, specifying key elements such as tone, style, and subject matter. Specificity enables the AI to produce more relevant and nuanced content. Now, examples of a well-constructed creative prompt. One, write a short story about a Lagos bus conductor who becomes a tech founder. Another example is compose a poem celebrating Nigeria's independence in the literary style of Wole Soyinka. Now, I said something last class that you can actually make your AI think like you from the way you use your AI. You can actually train your AI in a way that when you ask your AI something and you take the response of the AI and send it to me, I can still even think you are the one telling me this thing, because you have actually, in a creative way, trained your AI to mimic your own self, which is actually very possible. Now, examples of ordinary prompts in the same context as the examples of well-constructed creative prompts include write about a bus conductor. Now, you can write about any kind of bus conductor, or create a poem about Nigeria's independence. Of course, it can do that. It will create a prompt about a poem about Nigeria's independence in no buzzy style, in just a typical AI fashion. And this is not actually going to be something you would like. It's something that is easily detectable. If they pass it through, what do they call this stuff that checks for copying and pasting in schools? I've forgotten what they call it right now. It can actually catch you on time that you used an AI to actually do this. So this is about creative prompt. Like I said, it's for artistic people, people that create content, people that want to create a particular narrative or a particular idea. Now, moving forward to instructive prompts. Now, this type of prompts provide the AI with a precise directive to accomplish a specific task. Is there anything on TikTok? Okay, please, everybody should just listen on TikTok. I'm sorry, I can't take questions now. So, these instructions provide AI with a precise directive to accomplish a specific task. Such commands are particularly useful when you seek clear, structured, and actionable guidance. Example of effective instructive prompts include explain how to open a Gmail account in 5 simple steps. Now you're instructing the AI to teach you something or to explain something to you. The second example now explains it all. Teach me how to use Microsoft Word for assignments. This also is instructive. The AI will actually give you a well-layered, well-detailed guidance on how to use your Microsoft Word for your assignments, not for making a CV, not for writing a poem, not for looking for writing a contract for a particular job. No, it's going to actually give you specifically for assignments. Now, in contrast, ordinary or less effective prompts might be vague or lack clear intent. Just like, tell me about email, help me with Microsoft Word. That's very vague. Now, we use this type of prompts now when you desire educational content or detailed step-by-step instructions to achieve your goal. Now, this is about instructive prompts. Like the name implies, instructive. You are giving the AI an instruction towards a particular goal. So moving forward, we go to structured prompts. Now, this is a very interesting type of prompt. Now, structured prompts are designed with clear and consistent format to ensure clarity and efficiency when interacting with your AI or other model or other systems or machine learning systems. I forgot to state that too. AI is artificial intelligence, but that's a big word in some sense of it. It's actually called machine learning or machine learning model. In data analysis, which I studied in school, it's called machine learning model. It's a model designed to learn from you. I'm just putting that out there for you guys, but don't be confused about that. More on that later. So, well-structured prompts, characteristics of well-structured prompts. They clearly state the objective of the task. Number one, the objective is always clearly outlined. They include relevant context or examples. If you have your book and your pen, you can still be jotting some things down because I believe writing something in a book actually writes it in your head. They include relevant context or examples. They use concise language to avoid ambiguity. For instance, a well-structured prompt might be summarize this text in 3 bullet points. I forgot to paste the example of the bullet points, but I'll more on that too as we move. We have examples later. Translate this. The second example says translate this Yoruba proverb into English and explain its meaning. Now, you tell the AI the particular proverb, Yoruba proverb you want to give it, and you have told it to explain its meaning, not just explain. You have told it to explain it in English. So you have constructed a pattern, a translative pattern in that sense for the AI to not only explain the meaning of the Yoruba proverb, but first of all, translate it to English, then explain the meaning also in English. On the other hand, ordinary prompts may lack specificity or clear guidance, such as tell me about this text, translate this proverb. All that lacks context. That's improper use of AI. That's bad prompting. Now, by adopting structured prompts, Users can save time and at the same time receive more accurate, useful responses. Now, moving on and getting more serious now. Last, during the day, I think yesterday and today, I told you guys to get your AI tools ready, your AI agents or AI apps. I told you guys to get it ready. So we are getting to the point where I'm actually going to be making use of them. So, common AI tools. Many of you are already familiar with this. If you're in the group, I know many of you are already familiar with this. You have ChatGPT, the most popular one, ChatGPT. Now I'll tell you about ChatGPT. I purposefully outlined uh, some brief information about these AI tools so you guys can get better understanding. So you understand what ChatGPT is. Everybody just says ChatGPT, ChatGPT. Well, ChatGPT was actually designed by and developed by OpenAI. It is widely used for conversation writing, writing assistant, learning and support, and coding help. One of its key advantage is its accessibility. ChatGPT is very accessible to everybody. Anybody can just download ChatGPT now and start using it. And it is mobile friendly and free to use. Even though if you want to go in depthly into it, you have to pay. But on the surface level, on the mid level, it's actually free for everybody to use. Therefore, it makes it highly convenient for a broader audience. ChatGPT is known for its speed, effectiveness in generating coherent and contextual relevant responses across various topics. It is very versatile, very, very versatile. The second one, which I love so much, I always say this every time. Anytime I talk about Copilot, I always let people understand I actually love Copilot so much. The second one is Copilot, Microsoft Copilot. It was integrated into popular Microsoft Office applications, thereby making it easy for you to implement it in your day-to-day use of Microsoft applications like Microsoft Word, your Microsoft Excel, your PowerPoint. In all essence of itself, this whole slide was actually generated by Copilot via good prompting also. And it was generated like in 30 minutes to 45, 30 to 45 minutes. The whole thing was ready, even though there was an outline already. So ChatGPT just did the part of writing everything out for me and arranging it in a very pretty manner. So moving on, Microsoft Pilot leverages AI to enhance productivity by assisting with document creation, data analysis, and presentations. It was created by Microsoft using advanced AI models. This tool is designed for seamless integration within familiar software. Because everyone is already familiar with Microsoft Word and Microsoft Office in general, the reason why Microsoft Copilot was created, it was created having in mind the Microsoft Office 365 family of applications. And those applications are very broad. We have Notes, VS Code, uh, PowerPoint, Word, and the whole family of Microsoft Word. That's why if you are the type that your intention is to use AI in your office or in your office setting, or use it in producing document or writing document, or using it in your data analysis like Excel, Copilot is actually the best choice for you because it is easily integrated into the Microsoft family apps or Microsoft family applications. So it offers users efficiency and enhanced workflow without additional cost beyond their existing Microsoft subscriptions. Now you can use Microsoft Copilot as a standalone AI, or you can integrate it with your Microsoft family application. Then following this, we have Claude. It was developed by Anthropic. Claude excels in processing and understanding long documents and essay. If you are still in school and you are writing your project, or you are doing your assignments, then Claude is the AI for you. Whoa, meeting is ending in 10 minutes. Wow. Okay. You're going to have to rejoin the meeting on Zoom. I'll start the meeting all over again. But we still have 10 minutes. So if you're the type that you're in school, you write long essays, Claude is the one you would want to use. Now, it excels in processing and understanding long documents or essays. It's particularly effective for tasks requiring in depth comprehension and detailed analysis, making it a valuable tool for researchers and professionals dealing with extensive text. While Claude may not be widely available, yes, because it's quite expensive, as some other tools, its specialization enhances its usefulness for complex reading and summarization tasks. Now, aside from Claude, we have other AI tools too that are common, like Gemini and the rest of the AI family that comes on. Gemini also should be on this list, but Gemini just started becoming more popular because of its integration into the Android family of applications. Also, that's what started giving Gemini a lot of popularity. And also, Samsung also promoted Gemini a whole lot. So, moving on, crafting an effective prompt, very important. Now, for you to actually have or generate an effective prompt, I put out 5 essential steps you need to communicate effectively with the AI. Number one is be clear. Some of us are in the habit of asking ambiguous questions or vague questions. We don't know how to like be direct with what we want when we are asking questions. You want to ask what is a now. You go all around the bush and say what is that thing they call the name of animal, place. What is, you understand? Instead of just going straight and say what is a now. If you do that, then the AI will tell you, are you trying to ask about a noun? If so, say yes, and I'll define a noun for you. Now you see you've wasted a whole lot of time. You should have just said what is a noun, and the AI will just answer you directly. So number one rule: always be clear. I want you guys to actually write this down. Always be clear is the number one rule. Clearly define what you want to achieve. Ambiguity can lead to vague or irrelevant responses. For example, instead of saying tell me about history, specify, provide a summary of the course of World War II. You understand? Instead of you to say something like tell me about history. You can say tell me about the history of the Sumerians. Tell me about the history of the Egyptians. You understand? That's a direct, even more direct is tell me about the history or the origins of the Egyptians, how they came to develop the pyramids of Giza. Yes, that is way very direct. You are going to get a very useful response from the AI. Now, moving forward, number two, be specific. Always include detailed information and boundaries to guide the AI. Specificity helps tailor the response. For instance, rather than explain climate change, say explain the impact of climate change on coastal cities in the last decade. You see, with what you have said now, if you say explain climate change, you'll probably just get a definition of what climate change is. But with you saying explain the impact of climate change on coastal cities in the last decade, you are very direct. Number three, add context. Providing background or your purpose helps the AI understand the goal better. For example, explain blockchain technology to a beginner interested in finance. Very, very contextual. Number four, refine your request. If the response is
Leader, let's go.
what? What's that? Okay, going on. Number four, refine your request. If the response of the AI isn't satisfactory enough for you, always learn to rephrase and add more details to your questions. For example, if describe photosynthesis is too broad, try describe the photosynthesis process, focusing on the role of chlorophyll. That is more and more accurate. Number five, specify the format or style. Indicate how you want the information presented, such as bullet points, a summary, a formal tone. For example, Summarize the benefit of renewable energy in bullet points for presentation. Now the AI understands that you want to present this particular point or this particular summary, so it itemizes its response to you. And finally, the final example, instead of write about AI, say explain AI to a Nigerian student with everyday examples and in simple language. This ensures the response you get is always relevant and accessible. So moving on, we are getting more serious now, and we are going to. I think you're going to have some classwork today. Uh, Common prompting mistakes we make. Number one mistake we make: we are always being too vague. That's a very fatal error. When prompt lacks clarity, the AI struggles to understand the user's intent. AI is not the almighty. It's not so smart like that. If your prompts don't have, if your prompts are not clear, it will struggle to understand you and keep asking you questions back. You ask the AI question, the AI is asking you question back. You understand? So there are examples. Tell me about history is too broad, like we said before. Instead, say something specific about the part of history you want to understand. Number two, using slang or unclear language. Using slang or unclear language. Informal expressions or ambiguous terms can cause confusion, can confuse the AI. For instance, using phrases like spill the tea, hit me up, can be interpreted in another way. Mixing languages together. You cannot be talking to the AI and you're mixing Yoruba and Pidgin and English together. That's that's actually going to confuse the AI. Number three, asking too many things in one sentence. In as much as you have to be contextual, in as much as you want to sound concise in your question or in your prompt to the AI, do not ask too many things because the AI tends to itemize all your questions one by one. Example, you want to say something like, tell me about the history of the Egyptians, how they built the pyramid of Giza, what led to this, and so this happened, and so what caused this. No, you're actually confusing the AI, and you yourself might be confused in terms of the fact that some of those things you are asking below might be things that have actually occurred before some other things you are asking also. So you are confusing the AI with the timeline. So number four, forgetting to review the AI's output. Now this is important because not everything the AI tells you back is actually correct. It's not everything the AI tells you that is correct. Not checking or refining the AI's response may lead to overlooked errors or irrelevant information. It is essential to critically access the output and provide feedback or follow up prompts to improve the results. So, a general advice I would give, I actually typed this advice myself. Always take the time to review, refine, and retry your prompt. Being clear, specific, and concise while reviewing the AI's response will maximize the quality and usefulness of your interaction. Moving forward, now this is the practical we are going to do right now. I think I'm going to wait for. We have 1 minute now. This is a practical I want all of us to try. So we have 1 minute on Zoom. The Zoom is going to disconnect. Then I would connect it back. Then we all come up. Make sure you have your AI or your AI app with you. We are going to try some short exercises based on what we just spoke about. So it's going to take us some time, but we are going to do practical for about 20 minutes. We are going to test everything we just spoke about right now and see the kind of results we get. So let me stop the share so we can easily join. Don't let us wait for it to time out. So if you are on the live, please, I'm ending the live now, so you come back online. You can turn on your mic now. Don't worry, let me just end it. One less 1 minute, okay. Let's end meeting for all, and we go again. End meeting for all, and we go again. So let's start. Let me see if I should put these people back on. Okay, starting. Mhm. It's actually repeating what I'm saying. Okay, so if you are on the group, you can come back. It's time for practical. Is everyone here? It's time for practical now. Have your AI with you. Yes, repeating.
Yes.
Do you guys have your AI with you now? We are going to try some prompts now. Oh, you want to try to? If you have your AI, just indicate. If you're on Zoom also, you can indicate. Who is ready? Who is ready? Oh, MTN. Sorry, Kizzy back. Who is ready? Let's test this. Let's test this. Are you guys ready in the group?
Yeah. I'm here.
Was
Is your app up and running?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay,
My
so
co-pilot will ask.
now this is what we are going to be doing now. So we know everybody
Yeah.
is on the same page. We are going to be taking the prompts one after the other. I'll be assigning different prompts to different people. Who else is here?
Yeah.
Isaac is here. With iPhone, okay, she's here. We'll be assigning different prompts to people. So I'm going to wave at. Let me see if I can wave at this person. Okay, this Isaac. Who is this person using this iPhone?
Me.
Okay, yeah.
okay.
You're going to take
Yeah,
number
going
one.
to take number one.
You're going to take number one.
Let's take number one.
Now, this is what you're going to
Now,
do.
this is what
Yeah.
Let me reduce the
let
mic
me
a bit
do
so it will stop the
so
echo.
to start.
Now, the
Now,
practical is
the
this.
practical is this.
In your own
In your
prompts,
own points,
try these
try
engaging
this
sample prompts designed to challenge and
design.
inspire you. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
Yeah. I'm getting
So
you.
So,
do not
do not
copy the
copy
exact
the
prompts as
exact prompts
stating
as
number one.
number one.
Your voice is echoing.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this still echoing?
This level.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's still echoing. It's because GT is my
Because cheat is
phone.
my
GT, can you
cheating.
turn off
Can
your
you
mic?
turn off the mic?
But stay
But
online.
stay online.
Okay.
Okay.
GT, your mic is
GT,
still
your
on.
mic is still on.
Good, GT. Nice one. Nice one. Thank you very much. So you take number one. Ah, Isaac.
Yeah.
You take number two. Remember,
Okay.
in your own prompt, this I want to use this to test the logic from what you guys have learned from all what I've said today. So, in your own words, you are taking number two. Don't
Okay.
repeat exactly what number two is saying. GT, you're on WhatsApp. GT, you are taking number three. I don't know if you can see what number three is, GT. Can you turn on your mic and respond? GT, can you turn on your mic? Okay. Oh yeah, turn it off, turn it off. You're taking number three. You're taking number three, GT. So now this is what is going to happen. Issa, I don't know if you'll be interested. You're already a vibe coder. So I don't know if you'll be interested, but if you're interested, Issa, you're going to take number four if you're interested.
Okay.
Aida, I don't know if you understand the question. Good. You're taking number five.
What number am I taking?
You're taking number one. You're the first person.
Okay.
Now, the last person on the group is Ghost Time. Ghost Time, you're taking number six. Ghost Time, the challenge is this. Do not copy the exact prompt you're seeing on your screen. In your own words or in your own prompt, try this engaging sample prompts in your own AI. So this is how it's going to work. You guys would you type it into the AI, then you screenshot the response you get, you screenshot your prompt and the response you get, and you paste it in the group. Do you understand? I'm supposed to create another group for assignments, but we are going to do it like that and paste it in the group. Then everyone is going to go through everyone else's prompts and we are going to correct each other. Do you understand? Now, we will correct each other by ourselves. Does everyone understand the challenge now? And let's see, maybe I can throw in some freebies. If I see a very nice challenging prompt that actually busts my head, we'll throw in some freebies to it. So everyone, let's go. It's actually going to be an interactive one. The reason why we are doing this is so we can build our practical skills when connecting with familiar teams and real world scenarios, when talking to our AI in general. So let's do it. So go talk to your AI and let's see what the response will come. Let's see your prompts and let's see the response of the AI and let's compare the effectiveness of your prompt and the answer the AI is going to give. It actually gets into a very, very interactive part of the group. Future of AI in Nigeria. Don't worry, we'll get to that. Let's first finish this our assignment. Should I send? Let me take a picture of the task and send it to the group also. Maybe there are some people there that would be interested. Ghost time, hope you know your number. I'm sure it's network that is just your issue. It's been going on and off, on and off.
Yes, yes.
No problem. The most important thing is your effort coming on online and going back. So take a screenshot and send it to the group. Take a screenshot of your AI and send it to the group. I'm expecting your responses. This is the beginning of.
Yeah, expecting.
Yes, I'm expecting it now. You're supposed to be talking to
My
the
AI,
AI now.
yeah, like I've worked with. I've exhausted my free this thing. I don't
Free.
understand. Let me
What?
send it to you.
Wait, what AI are you
Yes,
using?
because I've been working
What AI are you using?
Repli,
Replit. Oh,
Repli.
you should have gone for Copilot or something or
I've sent
ChatGPT.
it.
You should
I'm
have gone for
using
Copilot or
Repli.
ChatGPT.
Bros, red pleats. You're not supposed to even go for that at all.
At all, Replit is not what you're supposed to be going for.
No, no,
Let
no.
me let me just charge it.
No, ChatGPT,
Yes, use
Copilot,
it.
Claude, Gemini. Red
There are
is
a lot of
something else
things.
entirely. Oh. You don't go far. Oh.
You want to start coding, God's time.
I'm telling you,
You go for Replit, you want to start coding in
go for Red straight to.
Oh, very good.
You know one waka, you know one crawl, you want run straight. I don't
No be run,
understand.
you
I
enter
am
Bugatti, you enter Bugatti, no
How
be run.
the enter no be lie.
a
Nice
bot.
one. Nice one, God's time.
I've created a bot. Let me send it to you.
You created a bot, God's time.
Yes, yes.
Send your bot to the group.
You
Send your bot
created
to
the
the
bot
group.
with Replit,
Yes.
eh?
Let me show you.
What's the function of the bot?
Let me show you.
Where is
No,
it?
no, just explain the function. You can send it, but explain the function.
Explain the function, yeah. Explain the
Okay.
function.
Uh, what actually the prompt I gave is to connect my social media, which is my TikTok, to my to
Automation.
yeah, a form of automation exactly. In order
GTM,
that
enter
if
private
anybody
jet.
clicks
And they tell you,
click
this guy in a private jet.
here,
Oh.
it will notify me.
Ah.
So to notify you anytime you have a message on your social media, yeah?
Anybody should message me. Anybody should you should monitor my activity on my TikTok account. That was the
So
prompt. So that was what I was trying to.
so
That
what
was what
was
I was
the
trying to ask about what API key.
Ah, ah.
So the thing is that I've not actually understood. Let me snap it and show you.
no see, of course now we know how you are feeling. We know you can never understand. What are you saying? It's not you know drive bicycle, you know drive keke marua, you dey drive plane. Of course now, you don't go understand now.
How you want land the plane? How you want land the plane now? Where you did now?
So my point now is, did it work?
Don't even understand the product, the output.
Of course now. There are a lot of things you have to put into consideration before you can actually make it
Very
work.
many, many. It will be telling me signal, there's an issue, solving the issue. It will be just doing many
Of course
checking
now,
for
brother. You never tell you
checking
say
for
make you
the
pay.
no, never tell me happy.
You don't tell you now. Now why you don't exhaust all your things now? The next thing now
Yes,
to subscribe now.
maybe that's the reason why I
Of
believe
course
so.
now. Me replit way now we be replit bosses for here. We know everything where they go on.
This is the this is TikTok bot boost actually.
And let me even tell you what happened. You didn't actually prompt it. You saw the prompt there and you clicked on it.
No, I gave him his direct instruction.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The TikTok boost.
Nice.
Charlie, you just copy and paste to this your prompt. You don't even refine now. You just say the only thing that is different between your prompt and your assignment is you added I want you to. The number one question was write a short motivational message for Nigerian youth using local slang. If I remove I want you to, what you wrote is write a short motivational message for Nigerian youth using local slang.
Yeah, God's time. I don't see
Charlie,
anything they talk.
Charlie, you did not reconstruct your prompt. You see the answer I gave you. You see the answer I gave you. Okay, it's a short motivation, but see, life no be beans, but you guys also with sense. Not the wait for mama for man level. Carry your head, go front, learn work, build skill, chase that legit bag. Nice one. Even if you read, no lose hope. Now small small, we go do alright. Remember I say your future day no dollar. Now you be the real MVP.
Hmm.
This same response, I have gotten this same response before when I was looking for examples for you guys. You understand? So you won't get something unique. This is what I'm trying to explain to you people. You won't get something unique if you prompt
Ah,
just without logic, without something that comes from you
Oh,
yourself.
I can't walk. Oh.
TikTok boost.
Ghost
Oh,
time, why?
you know why? Yay! No, no, Charlie, you're not correct. You're correct, but you're not correct because the assignment said, the practical said, in your own prompts, in your own words. You understand?
Who be righteous?
Now you know now.
Mr. Vibe,
Yeah, yeah, I'm listening.
I don't understand what's going on. The fact I cannot use my have experience to give you this, you know.
On what now?
I said hi, but it said up. You have reached your daily messaging limit. You
Because you don't use
can
them.
you can send 3 messages per day on the free plan.
Of course,
Or
of course. It's the free version. Click on that OpenAI GPT 4.0 mini. Click on it.
okay, so I click on it.
What options do you
Oh,
have there?
all the other options are proof.
Okay.
You
Now
see,
click on that 3 lines and start a new chat.
Okay,
the thing is,
okay,
which AI is
okay.
this
Thank
now?
you very much.
Is it working now?
Yes, yes,
That
it
be
does.
all.
This is the plan.
Now, how many people are doing this assignment? I'm going to take note now.
The same thing, oh, it's still working. Oh.
Yeah, of course. Did you even register with an email? Or it's just a free like did you register? Did you sign up?
Let me check it.
I'm not
Let me
I'm,
just
I'm not sure you signed up. Oh.
oh, no wonder.
You didn't sign up now.
I sign up on ChatGPT. I didn't sign up.
You didn't
Let
sign up.
me
If you didn't
try.
sign up, then you won't get you won't get a lot of how will I put it? Okay, Charlie,
Okay.
correct your prompts and redo the this thing. Redo the assignment. Correct your prompts.
Okay, it's working now. I've signed in.
Of course now.
Good. Charlie, correct your prompt.
Okay. We need to do this for this plan. So begin on the plan.
Please, sir. Can I start my own?
Charlie, don't do copy and paste. Charlie, correct your prompt. Kizzy back. If he's online, where's your prompt? Like MTN, they worry that one. GT, what's up? How is it going? Hmm. See chat. See Shadi. It's the same as the assignment, as the practical, Charlie. In your own words. So you need words different from the practical. That's what people don't understand. I see that now. You see, the problem is coming up now. Why the AI won't really give you people the desired results. Now, this design a social media post promoting environmental awareness in your community. I want you to create a social media post promoting environmental awareness in the nature protection community. You have to refine it. You don't necessarily need to type exactly what this is an ambiguous question. You understand? Design a social media post promoting environmental awareness. Okay, you can say something like, I want you to design a social media post for my TikTok, for my Facebook, for my Instagram, promoting environmental awareness as regards the pollution or what do they call this, bio refuse, bio waste. The pollution or pollution of the atmosphere, or the atmospheric pollution of, or the resulting effect of burning CO2 in the air. Be direct. You understand? This is an example. This is not what you should be typing. You understand? Let me record it and send to GT, to Charlie too. Charlie, your question
Okay.
says, write a motivational message for Nigerian youth using local slang. Now, you can say something like, write a motivational message for the average Nigerian youth, promoting his triggering his inner motivation to keep on hustling and giving his best in every aspect, or in his education, or you understand, you are putting it specifically to a specific field. You see what the AI was just saying is just something that is just plain hustle, my guy, do this one. Now meeting AI, they tell you should channel it channel it to a particular. That's the problem. That's where the use of AI now won't give you your desired output. You understand? You should be able to put it to a specific line. The AI that generated these questions, it generated these questions because it knows if you type these same questions, it will give you this. If all of you type the same thing now, if I ask all of you to type the same thing in your AI, you practically get virtually the same response, all of you, from the AI. So that's why I said in your own prompts. You understand? So reconstruct it, make it pretty. You understand? Make it direct to bring out more. The aim is for you to bring out more information. You understand? A strong foundation. GT don't go construct something where they go scatter everybody. Oh yeah. In the first week, focus on building a strong foundation in prompt engineering by understanding what it is, how language models like GPT work, and practicing creating simple prompts. You will learn about different prompt formats such as GT. What number was your question, Abeg?
Okay.
Yeah. GT, send your prompt. Send your prompt.
I should send it.
Send the prompt you sent to this AI. Let me see what this one wrote. I want you to write me a 500 word. Oh, who is this person? Who is this person? Can be used to support small tailoring business. Wait, let me see. Explain how AI can support a tailoring business in Lagos. I want you to write me a 500 word on how artificial intelligence can be used to support small tailoring business in Nigeria. Focusing on TikTok. Who is this person? What the hell? This one Paracomo.
I'm the one number 2. I'm the one you said I should use. Explain how AI can support a small tailoring business in Lagos.
I'm not even reading the response of the AI. I'm just going to read your prompt. I want you to write a 500 word. You skipped some things there, but the AI will understand. The AI will understand that one, but you did very good. I want you to write me a 500 word. Let's see. It's not like I can support a small tailoring business in Lagos. Okay, I want you to write a 500 word. Let's say you can't say paragraph. Let's say. Give me one English word where I feel you shock this word. So one word is.
Oh, wait. Where?
I want you to write me a 500 word write up. Let's just use write up to fill in the gap there.
Okay.
On how artificial intelligence can be used to support small tailoring business in Nigeria, focusing on TikTok marketing and Facebook marketing with soft tone and easy step. Now, this person is using his head. This is how you prompt the AI. Now, let's go to the response. Absolutely. Here is a soft, easy to read 500 word write up on how small tailoring businesses in Nigeria can leverage AI for TikTok and Facebook marketing. In today's digital age, that's all I need to read. My bro, you've qualified for something. You used your head. Let me start this one.
Yeah, they send you Python script where you send say make I do like this.
I beg. No send me.
Now you say make I do script. Now you say make I do chatbot script.
No send me Python script. I just gonna need to beg you. I beg. Have mercy. I don't need a Python script as I do like this. At this point,
Now you say
this person is using his head. iPhone, Isaac, sorry, I said iPhone. Isaac, you have a prize waiting for you. You did well.
Thank you very much.
You did
Thank you very much, sir.
You did very well. I'm impressed. Hiya.
who Charlie?
It is Isaac. His name is Isaac. I'm going to give you.
Where is
4
Isaac?
stars.
Where is Isaac from?
He's the one who sent a screenshot. Now, going back to Charlie, let's see what Charlie did now. I want you to write a short motivational message for the prisoners in United. Charlie, why prisoners? The question said Nigerian youths. Why did you change it to prisoners? Wait, let's see. In United States, using international slang. No. Charlie, you're not yet getting it, but I like your effort. Now, this is what I'm going to explain to you. Now, you've changed the context, which is quite understandable. You changed the context. I want you to write a short motivational message for the prisoners in the United States, encouraging them, you understand? You can say encouraging them to persevere and not consider their current situation, and asking them to set their mind or determine to be better persons and build their inner self so that when they leave the prison, they can, you understand? Context. You are going to get there, Charlie. Don't worry. You will get there. You will get there. Your effort alone will take you there. Don't worry. Keep trying. Try again, Charlie. But stick to one context, please. You understand? Don't dilly-dally so I can easily understand you and understand your progress. You understand? If you want to do prisoners in United States, stick to it. So do it again. Give me another prompt again. Impress me, my brother. Impress me. GT, where is your prompt? You've not sent your prompt though. You're hiding your prompt, GT. don't go. GT, send your
Not,
prompt. I want to know what you
not,
use
it's not
generate
good.
this to. Here's a
I need
consent.
to, I need to record.
GT, send your prompt. I don't
It's
get
not
one
okay
way.
now. It's not.
It doesn't mean GT. Make I see him, I go correct you. I go correct you. It doesn't mean
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
correct you. You see, it's getting interesting now. You will keep prompting to you get to that point where you start writing code and you are the one correcting your AI. No worry.
And that one, if not that one, you go correct AI tire. The rest will
Oh,
scatter.
now that time you're gonna say you smart past AI, bro. You are smarter than AI. The AI go frustrate
Okay.
you. You start to use foul language. You will be like me. Where you go to tell free version of Copilot. You're a fool. Is this what I asked you
I
to
will tell you. I will do something today. Make it create one visual something for me today from Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
If they put wrong spelling, psychology, they write sinology. I corrected it 4 times. Up till now, he never give me correct spelling.
I will tell you one way you do me today, sir. Make I check, Charlie. How can I ask? Can you create a daily study plan for beginner learning prompt engineering? Too direct. You have to explain.
Direct, I mean.
Now let me highlight something. A daily study plan. Number one, expatiate. For a beginner, who is this beginner? What is your level of understanding? You understand? A beginner is just a beginner. You need to explain something like I'm a beginner who has no practical experience. You understand? You explain yourself, finish, so the AI understands you. You understand? And you explain your ambition. Example, a beginner learning prompt engineering whose aim is to develop. You understand? You cook it up. You want to extract every bit of information from the AI. Every bit of information you can extract. You want to extract it. You dig me, bro? So me, I would suggest
Yeah.
this our life to soon end. Let's take it to. Should we take it to TikTok? Should we
Yes.
take it to TikTok? Isaac, what's up? Should we take it to TikTok?
TikTok page. I've been looking for it, but I've been seeing different vibe code.
Just look for the_vibe coder.
Okay.